AskReddit by Unorthodox 69. What's a sad truth you've come to accept? Serious. Attention. Serious. Tag notice. Jokes, puns, and off-topic comments are not permitted. https://www.reddit.com/r/wiki/wiki_rule_6-closed bracket in any comment parent or child. Parent comments that aren't from the target group will be removed, along with their child replies. Report comments that violate these rules. Posts that have few relevant answers within the first hour, and posts that are not appropriate for the serious tag will be removed. Consider doing an AMA request instead. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the discussion. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose $? to =r@askreddit if you have any questions or concerns. Love can destroy your life just as much as it can brighten your life. You can go from waking up to the love of your life to waking up to the despair that they're gone. My last relationship of almost 7 years ended just over a year ago and I'm still not okay with it. She was honestly the best thing that happened to me and I'm not sure how to live my life without her. Everything reminds me of her. I am who I am because of my time with her. It hurts knowing what I've lost and that my future no longer includes her. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. And a corollary of this. You can deeply care for someone and still be furious with their actions and unable to help them. Life is unfair sometimes for no reason. You can do everything right and still lose. I have stage 3 cancer. I never drank, smoked, did drugs. I ate healthy foods. I exercised every single day. I was always a very clean living person and here I am. Just because someone is family doesn't mean they have your best interest in heart. Family doesn't always mean blood. And blood doesn't always mean family. Getting older, rusty, no longer able to do things I could when I was younger due to aging. Man, I feel that one. I've always stayed young mentally but time has caught up with me. There is an old man in the mirror and I have to accept that and adjust my behavior so I don't look like a fool around younger people. Friendships are like plants that have to be watered in order to stay alive. Sometimes we forget to water the plant or choose not to. Or despite your watering they decide to wither away regardless. That I lost about 10 years to depression and I will never get that time back. The main focus of my conversations with my therapist is about grief over this. I always bring up to her how I never see people talking about this side of depression. Taking care of your mental health has fad-like qualities to it right now, but I never see people sharing memes or talking about this side of it. If anything, that grief says you actually did the hard work and made it. I'm proud of you for that. We're better for it and alive now. Like a good third of adults are still essentially children in grown-up bodies. I never had kids so I was never forced to grow up. Recently bought a house for the first time and feeling stressed like I never have in my entire life. I never truly had to worry about anything as I was just lucky with where I got to in life. Sucks that I realized that I absolutely am a big kid. I'm now trying to teach myself how to be an adult. I'm almost 50. My wife of 48 years has passed away and she is never coming back. And it about kills me. I hope that is not too serious. I wish I could give you a hug. I hope someone does. You can do everything right and still fail. Commander, it is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life. My 20s were wasted because I am too scared of making my family disappointed, angry with me. I did what they wanted but now I'm unhappy with my life. Deleted. Very few people in life will ever give a shit about you. This can be both a downer and a comfort. Realizing that nobody cared about me gave me so much freedom and made me far more confident. It's those few that give a shit about me that I have to worry about. That I'm willing to settle for things rather than hurt anyone's feelings. Ouch, the accuracy. It's okay to be lonely. But if you are lonely and act like it, it can be one of the most potent social repellents. Can you explain what it means to act lonely? I don't fully get it. Thanks in advance. I'm never going to get over losing my wife to cancer. Even though it was about 7.5 years ago, I still miss her daily. We married at 24 and she passed at 49. I still visit the cemetery pretty much every week. I've tried to date, but nothing's come of it. I'm done. Also lost the love of my life to cancer. I will never, ever be the same. It is a pain that cannot be articulated, and only those who have experienced it can understand. I botched it. The whole life thing. Same. Still hanging on, but no prospects and everything good I had has been lost slowly over time. I keep thinking things will turn around, but so far that has not been the case. Now I just try to be extra nice and friendly to people, in hopes I can make their day a little better. Good luck out there. The overwhelming majority of people you meet only care about what you can provide or do for them and will have no problem with abandoning or upgrading from you once you can't provide those things for them anymore. Very few people on this world will like you for you. We've been trained to look at everything we do, I'm in the US, as some sort of transaction, and that outlook cheapens genuine interactions with others. That viewpoint doesn't help people to like you for you when they view relationships in a transactional manner. Hard work does not equal success. It's hard work plus luck. Or sometimes just luck. But definitely requires luck. People are stupid. Who dare you? I can never have another drink of alcohol. 6 years sober. Not gonna lie, I miss it. Until I remember the anxiety, depression, seclusion and hangovers. I'll most likely never own a house. Seriously, this is the bane of my midlife arrival. I can't help but be secretly pissed at all the people lucky enough to have had the opportunity to buy a house at a normal reasonable price with low interest rates and or with another person to help contribute. Us single folk are so fucked out of home ownership these days. You can really only count on yourself. Sometimes the people you love and trust the most just aren't going to be there for you. The narcissists in your family will never give you the apology you deserve. My dad's a narcissist. I knew that when I was young. It was a word my mom used to describe him after they divorced. It wasn't until I was 17 that I truly understood what that meant for my relationship with him. And it wasn't until I was 22 that I realized not only will he never apologize, but his misdeeds didn't even happen in his memory. He once recounted events of the worst weekend of my life to me, completely missing anything involving all the shit he said and did. I realized it there that his mind is incapable of seeing himself at fault, so he just edited the detail of me being upset out. I had to accept he will never feel even a shred of guilt. I'm not special nor talented. I spent my 20s on a person who didn't deserve me. I hate that I can't get those young years back. Red flags are so fucking real. I'm so mad at myself. Try not to be so hard on your younger self, they didn't know any better. The best way to make those years not go to waste is to value the lessons you learned the hard way. I'm gonna die. The average human has died more than once. Edit, the average dead human has died more than once. Most of us, and among them myself, will be forgotten. Your children will remember you. Your grandchildren might as well. Your great-grandchildren will maybe hear a story and see a picture of you. The generation after that might even still know your name. The one after that won't. And outside of your family no one will know or remember your name. Some researcher might stumble upon it one day, but even he/she won't remember it. And it will be as if you had never existed. My father's passed away more than 25 years ago. Today, my 14th son sent me a video clip of himself breakdancing at summer camp. My father was a great dancer and that talent passed over into the grandson he never knew. Yes, we will all die, just like all those who came before us, yet somehow a bit of us will survive. I peaked in HS. So far there's always tomorrow. I will always have mental health problems considering I have a lifelong disorder that have been present since my first memories. However, there is still a chance I can survive through adulthood and live a decent life with them if things go right. I have been in therapy for many years and things are still shaky in regards to whether those two things will be possible, but without therapy I wouldn't be here to write this comment. Me too. I have a shit cocktail of mental illnesses and a few were prevalent since literal birth. It fucking sucks and it's really hard, but I'm happy you're getting help. You're not alone and if you ever wanna talk about it feel free to send me a message.